There you go. Yeah, it's in preview.
No, you're not. Right now they see it right there. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just waiting for it to pick up. There we go.
Yep.
All right, cool. You want to, I'd say probably walk away from the mic, right? From all the loud noise.
Yeah, that's the first words on there. What was it? First words is him saying you want to walk this way. We're live, everyone.
Yeah. What's up?
First words on there.
Camera. Oh, there it is. How we doing, people?
What's up?
What's up, from PAX? Woo!
How we doing that?
Just trying to find a place where we can
We're live.
find a place we can sit.
Welcome to the bonus Nintenbyte podcast.
Yeah. We're walking and talking for it. Yeah.
You got to introduce the panel.
Yeah. That's right. Introduce the panel. We're doing. All right. Who the hell are you? Game Bird Classic.
This is spoil the fun, man. This is Game Bird Classic. The Falcon. You know, the captain. We got.
What's up, guys? Thunderstash Gaming, how we doing? We've been going hard. We got a lot of video game footage. We've played a ton of games. I even have my list prepared for us, but a lot going on. Great time. We're all pretty tired, but we're here.
Eric Moore, what's up, everybody? It's been fun. We're gonna go. Are we just walking this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
More walking.
You know what? Why not? Okay. And then you got myself.
Look, you got my dumb ass. Nintendo Prime. You don't need to see my face. You can look at them instead. So, if I can get the camera put on, there it is.
There we go.
Guys,
Yeah.
favorite part of PAX?
Favorite part of PAX? Man, I think just meeting you guys for the first time, actually in person.
Yeah, I would say that too. Obviously, there's a lot of things to look forward to. We've done a lot of really cool things so far here at PAX, but yeah, hanging out with you guys in person, going out, getting to know each other, all that fun stuff.
It's going about as well as I thought it was going to. It feels like we've been friends for forever.
Yeah,
It really does.
I agree.
Yeah, meeting each other. Obviously, the games too, but meeting each other was really exciting. Got some great vlog stuff done on the first day. Mostly the first day. That's where we did the most Nintendo-related stuff. And it's funny. There was a little bit of a hunt for me to meet Stash. Everyone met Stash first. I came in late, so really cool there. But yeah, meeting everyone was awesome, and it's just been a fun time.
Yeah, I think one of the cool things was, of course, Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meeting with them. We didn't know how that was going to go down, and it ended up working out very well. So that was cool because I would have felt bad.
Yeah, all of us got to go behind the scenes with Nintendo. That was something we didn't know for sure. It's coming through just fine. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So, so that was, to me, one of the coolest things was behind the scenes Nintendo, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Got to play everything, so we didn't really have to go on the show floor, even though we did a couple things on the show floor. So that was fun. Lots of coverage coming from it.
A lot.
A lot of coverage coming from it.
Tons, yeah.
Some stuff we can talk about, some stuff we can't yet, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, so, guys, we're fucking in person and live.
Right?
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
I know.
We're walking around with a selfie stick.
In a backpack.
What is?
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys missed it, but of course, last night we went out for, what was it, with N64 Josh.
Yep.
And Mike for, what was it, ramen. And we ended up having sake bombers.
Oh, a lot of them.
But we cheersed every time to a video game IP that we want to return.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, which ones did we go over, Stash? You remember them?
Yeah. Wave Race, of course. NBA Jam and NFL Blitz because we have to bring those back. Earthbound was in there. I think you did a special one in honor of Eric for Snowboard Kids.
Yes.
And I feel like there was probably a couple more, but there was a lot going on.
You ended with Star Tropics.
Star Tropics, yes. That would be nice to get back. So
That
yeah.
would be a nice one.
Yeah.
That would be nice. And guys, you can still super chat questions in. I'm just going to read them off if you guys have any questions in the crowd. Yeah. Just letting the audience know, because this is not our usual setup.
No, it's not.
At all.
Well, we're winging it.
We don't. Yeah, we don't have any topics prepared.
Yeah, we literally have no topics prepared.
Stash, unless you want to go over the list of the games we've played, and we can just
Yeah.
kind of give our opinions on it. And,
Stash got the full list.
All right. So
Except I can add yeast to it, because I played that.
yeah.
Kirby.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Air Riders.
Air Rider. And Tyler, Bird,
Yeah.
go.
I mean, this is one that was super interesting for me. Obviously, the Direct got me pretty hyped for it, but again, as I said before on the podcast, like, we have Mario Kart World. I'm definitely interested in Sonic Cross Worlds. So I wasn't sure until I played this one if it was really going to sell me on it. And this game was a blast, man. It is not what I expected. It is fast. It is frantic. Even though there's only 2 buttons and you're not pressing something to go, it is frantic. You're flying around the course. They've got the special mode where you're flying around the city. Special events happen, and it's just madness. It's so much fun. It's so much different than Mario Kart World that my fear of, like, am I going to be burnt out on this kind of a game? Or is it going to be like, am I going to choose Sonic over this? I'm going to play Mario Kart over this. Was kind of swept away. I wish I could have played it more. It was that good. Got to do a bunch of like training, learning all the different abilities, which is very helpful because, believe it or not, it seems simplistic based on that Direct that we got with the 2 buttons that you use. But it's actually quite complex. There's actually a lot of meat to the bone on this one.
Yeah,
that really surprised me. And I think you're just gonna have fun. It's so, like, the courses are immersive and you're literally flying through the stuff at insane speeds. It's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same situation Gamebird was. I wasn't sure if I was going to buy it. Definitely, after playing this demo, it's probably day one. A lot of fun, crazy things happening as you're flying around the world. You know, a little bit. It's going to take a little bit more time to get used to kind of these special events and what they actually do, because I wasn't quite understanding that part of it. But you know, it was a whole lot of fun. Shoot, there was one other thing I was going to say, but all of a sudden now it's poof gone.
Maybe we'll come back to you
Yeah.
after Stash gets his thoughts.
Yeah. So again, I was already excited for Kirby, and after playing it, I am considerably more excited. It is a lot of fun. It's chaotic. It's very fast. And as Gamebird said, it's not as simple as it appears. There's a lot more meat to the bone. And, what was it? Was it the power sliding?
The power sliding?
The power sliding is like I feel like they didn't talk about that a ton in the Direct. But that was like the main focus when we played it. The city trial was very cool. I played Kirby, 2?
I think 2 times.
2 times. And
I think it was Pokemon 3.
Pokemon 3 times, yeah. But I could have played a lot more Kirby, so I enjoyed it a lot. What did you think, Nate?
Yeah, so, hold on. Hold my phone. I can't hold everything at once. Trying to turn it back around. So, what did I think about Kirby? Well, let me tell you, for starters, I'm the only one in the shot, and I don't like that. So we're gonna selfie style this, prove we're actually all in person,
right.
And you can see that I legitimately am short. Just so everyone knows, I got like 3 mountains of men around me right now, and I'm trying to talk about Kirby, who ironically is also short. So here's the thing: Kirby Air Riders. I played the original, the OG on the GameCube. Loved it. City Trial is where it's at. Dude, we got City Trial. We got to play some extra stuff behind the scenes as well. Couldn't record it, but it was just the standard race stuff. We got to watch this man, the classic Gamebird. Got to watch him play it. Dude, the game's fantastic. It's everything I thought it was going to be coming out of that Direct. And I'm very curious, because Sakurai kind of teased that there's a lot more coming for it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll give more full thoughts and more full discussion on our next podcast episode. This one's just kind of like the preview.
Yeah.
The preview of what's to come when we go in depth. Plus, we had to get Birdman because Birdman's going to miss that episode. So
I'll be gone. This is all you get. Soak it up. Marinate.
Yeah.
Bask.
Dude, I've been basking in it for glory for days. All right. What's the next game we got?
Pokemon AZ. And let me say, wow. So I was already excited once again for Pokemon. Had it pre-ordered as soon as the pre-orders went up. You guys know that. I've talked about it obviously on the podcast. But getting to actually play it, like, I'm really impressed. Overall, the performance is excellent.
Creamy
it's just-
smooth.
Yeah, it's very fun, man. It's just a fun game. And a lot of the games we played, I felt like I could have just stayed here and kept playing. Like I'm at home playing for a review.
Yeah.
But of course, we can't do that because there's too many games to cover, and I can't be, antisocial like that and just play video games all day. But man, that was a lot of fun. We'll go into, of course, more detail about Pokemon on the podcast and whatnot. But your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've played a lot of stuff over the last few days. Man, spoilers. Pokemon might be, I think it's my game of show. This is one that, of course, I'm going to be excited for. I love Pokemon games, but at the same time, I also have some reservations. Game Freak hasn't done the best to have major wins for its fans, but I gotta say, hold on, folks. We'll continue shortly.
So we're changing up the setup, folks.
We can put it on the backpack and sit on the
God. It's so tight on me. You guys have no idea. This in real life stuff is nuts. This is why I don't make a career out of in real life streaming.
Thank you.
Awesome. But yeah, no, the battle system is really what blew my mind. It took me a couple battles for me to really understand it and for it to click with me, but once it did, I'm like, oh man, how do I go back to what we've had before? Because it's a lot of fun. You really have to think about positioning. It's way more action-packed. You have to think about dodging with your trainer, which you could only do when you're not locked onto a Pokemon.
Yep.
It was exciting. It made Pokemon feel super fresh again. So we got to do a really cool kind of what is it, like the battle royale mode, or not battle royale, like
The rooftop?
Yeah, where you're
Rooftop
like
fight, yeah.
going through all the different battles, trying to up your rank. Then we got to do a cool Mega Evolution boss fight, and that's really where you got to absorb this combat system and
Yeah,
get
that was
comfortable with
awesome.
it. And it really, I can't stress enough how much it surprised me. The game, like Stash said, it was creamy smooth. So glorious, and I can't wait to get my hands on more of it. The game looks great, runs great, plays great. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, as we all know here on the channel, I am probably the least Pokemon person.
Hates it.
Yeah, well, I don't say I hate it,
Pokemon.
but
They burn.
Yeah, right.
Franchise can be
No,
canceled.
this one actually may have sold me with the demo. So it's one of those that I did actually have fun with it, which is kind of crazy, and that was just the battle mechanisms. It's going to be interesting to see how the catch mechanisms work, all the other mechanisms and things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Nate?
So my thoughts on Pokemon are this. I wasn't going to buy the game. Now I'm going to.
Yeah, you weren't.
That's legit.
Now you're
That's what's
planning
going to
on
happen.
catching them all, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch all of them. No, I'm not. Forget that. The game's not about that anymore. But the battle system was amazing. That was the thing that I was not I thought it was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be this good. When we did the mega battle, it all just clicked, and that's when the beauty of the game came up. By the way, I haven't enjoyed the mega stuff with Pokemon ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never liked it. I thought, actually, one of the reasons I stopped playing Pokemon. I don't like Mega Evolutions. I kind of like it in this game.
They make it fun.
Yeah, I
There's a
agree. I
fun
didn't love
spin on it.
I didn't love it for some reason, but in this game, I do.
Yeah.
So that's what's excites me about that. We had a
They made it make
super chat come in.
sense.
Yeah.
Boo Many said, meeting you guys put me on cloud nine. We did
Yeah.
meet Boo Many. We
Yeah.
met a number
Yeah.
of fans, maybe even more tomorrow. You all are so great. Thank you for taking the time. to talk for a bit and take pictures. Enjoy the rest of your time there. We will.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Boo, thank you.
Thank you, Boo. It's nice to meet you, and of course your husband.
Yeah.
And thank you for those Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
those are
perfect
cool.
timing.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next
All
thing.
right. We played, and we can talk about this, but obviously we can't show footage for this game, but we played Star Wars Outlaws.
Sure.
And that was with Nintendo at the behind closed doors stuff. And we got to play it docked and handheld. For me, I felt like it ran pretty good. Like, no problem, I could play through the whole thing. And so that was a nice highlight. Did you guys get to play it?
Yeah, I played it. I played it.
You
Yeah.
guys?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Not Star Wars, I didn't get a chance to play.
Okay, so just me and Stash played that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So I've already put thoughts out there on Twitter if you guys don't know. Basically, if your expectations are set appropriately, you're going to really enjoy this game. This is not a Hogwarts Legacy situation where it looks like hot garbage and the resolution's super low and it's running at like 15 frames a second half the time. It's not like that. That's still a playable game and an enjoyable game on Switch 1, but it's so far off from what the game was intended to look like. This doesn't feel that way. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say like it's locked 30 FPS and all this stuff. No, it is going to probably be the quote-unquote worst version of the game. But if you haven't played it on any other platform and you've only have a Switch 2 and you picked it up there, it's a perfectly enjoyable experience. I know there's some other impressions out there that are saying otherwise. That's their opinion.
Yeah.
I played handheld. I played docked. I don't really have any major issues.
I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of people would say that about the game on any other
Well,
platform
it's-
as well. To be fair.
It's got problems on other platforms. It's well documented.
Yeah, it was good, and we're going to be playing it soon. It comes out, September 4th?
Yeah.
And I got a code coming, you got a code
Yeah, I got a
coming.
code coming, yeah.
We'll be playing it, we'll be getting impressions for it. So next up was Final Fantasy VII Remake. And again, we played it docked and handheld with Nintendo.
Yeah.
And, I've put over 200 hours into this game on PS5. And for me, it's more than fully playable. It runs very well. It's locked. It's smooth. Handheld felt probably more smooth. What do you
Interesting.
think?
I only played docked,
Okay.
so I didn't get a chance. I was extremely impressed with Final Fantasy VII on Switch 2. I think visually it was the star of the show. Like just the visuals combined with how it ran from a third party standpoint. I was just wildly impressed. The game looks good, runs great, zero hiccups there. I guess I wasn't expecting such a great experience, but that one really wowed me. Yeah.
There was comments about the hair. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I noticed it, right? I noticed
Yeah.
Cloud's hair, but again, this is not what I'm looking at when I'm playing a video game, right? So,
Well,
what
Andres
people said is true.
Restart begs to differ.
Yeah, I know.
It's definitely true.
It's true, but again, it doesn't bother me because the game plays great.
it's probably-
and
Yeah.
It's probably DLSS, artifacting, and that is probably what's going on.
Yeah, probably. And again, this title is important though
Yeah.
for Nintendo and for the history of Final Fantasy VII.
Absolutely.
Finally making it to Nintendo, of course, after the 64 and the PlayStation. There's a lot of meaning behind this game, so I'll be picking it up. Maybe I'll get a code. I don't know. Either way, though, I'm gonna get it physically
Same.
because of that.
Yeah, this one feels like a major win for. Yeah, it's a win for the series. It's also a win for Nintendo fans. You know, Switch 2 is the perfect home for JRPGs, and I think this game's gonna do well. I think this game's gonna get a nice little boost.
What did you think,
for
Eric?
sure.
I didn't play
I know you didn't play it, but just watching.
It-
He
oh, it-
was doing a lot of the filming.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of filming. No, it looked beautiful. I mean, I'm not one to notice a whole lot of flaws anyways, but it to me, just picking it up and never playing a Final Fantasy game, well, besides Crystal Chronicles, but it looked like it was running just smooth, beautiful. Loved it.
Yeah, I didn't notice any frame rate drops, like at all.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
None
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good fun. Michael Lorenz did a $5 super chat. Bringing us what we actually talked about earlier today, privately with us. Nate the Hate on X today said he heard of a Nintendo Direct for the second week of September, either the 11th or 12th. All I want to say on this is hashtag trust Switch Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the one who said it.
Yeah, I mean, look, he'd said the 12th. The internet, just flamed him because Nintendo doesn't do Directs on the 12th.
Right.
Now you have Nate the Hate coming out saying, yeah, 11th or 12th. Oh. Now people are taking it serious. Looks like he probably does have a source.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And it fits in. It fits in line with what we've been talking about on the show.
This is what we've been talking
for
about.
months.
Yeah, it's expected.
Yeah. So expect us to go more in depth on that at the full episode we have coming up next week. And then we'll probably do like a bingo the following week before the Direct like we usually do. So let's see here. What's the next game we got?
Elden Ring. So we played Elden Ring as well, docked, handheld, and look, it's definitely not as bad as everyone said. It's not unplayable. It's actually fully playable, and I didn't have any problem with the combat due to the frame rate. Would I like it to be 60? Sure.
Yeah.
But this is also a hybrid console, so maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. And did we ask about the build?
I asked, when we played at the Nintendo booth, not in our private meeting with Nintendo, but when we played in the booth, I asked one of the staff members how old the build was. He didn't know, so I wasn't able to get an answer from
We
that
actually
one.
have a better answer
Oh,
because
wow.
we talked to someone from Bandai Namco in Nintendo's booth.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Nintendo's
So go
booth. It is newer than the one at Gamescom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's right. That's
newer build, and it is the build. He wouldn't give us an exact time frame, but he said it is newer than the Switch 2's release. So newer than June 6th, but he wouldn't give us an exact. How this stuff goes. But it's supposedly newer than Gamescom. I don't know if that really means anything. I know how the internet. The bottom line here is, it is a playable game, and again, it's kind of like what I said with Star Wars Outlaws. If you haven't played it elsewhere, you don't know any better.
I
So
have
the
never
game's-
played
Yeah.
a Souls game, and I picked it up in handheld, and I
No
didn't,
issues.
I didn't see anything wrong with
like
it.
the frame rate drops
But,
are
yeah.
there. You're gonna notice them, sure, but
We did get
Yeah.
to try out the 2 new builds as well.
Yeah.
Right, the 2 new classes. that you
classes.
can be-
Oh, yeah, the new
that
classes,
are in
yeah.
the Tarnished Edition, and tested that out. I forget which one I was, but we have it recorded, and
Yeah.
I'll figure it out when I do my impressions.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good.
I think that when you read articles, at least for me, from my experience, as a huge Elden Ring fan, as a huge FromSoft fan, you read articles that have headlines like Elden Ring is a nightmare to play on Switch 2, and that was not indicative of my experience playing the game hands-on in handheld mode on our first day at PAX. It wasn't perfect. It was kind of similar to launch Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit worse than that,
yeah.
but not enough to I couldn't really tell it. Just it was a similar experience to the launch
Yeah.
game.
It felt like
So-
Dark Souls remastered.
I don't know
Like
if
on Switch.
I don't-
One.
All of
It's similar.
all of From Software's games tend to launch this way, where they're running like crap.
And I don't
Every
know.
time.
I don't know if you guys heard that this was a newer build than the Gamescom. Maybe that plays a part in it.
Yeah, or maybe
but
it's a little
from
smoother
my
than what they
experience, I would never walk away from that and be like, "This is horrendous." I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is Elden Ring."
And
It's
I
not
was watching
perfect.
a ton of people on the show floor playing it. Every time I walked by, there were smiles. They were having fun. That's what gaming's about. They were enjoying Elden Ring in the state it's in. So, I know there's a lot of sensationalism out there about how bad something is. And look, your opinion's right for yourself, right? Like, if you can't play it less than 60 FPS, why'd you buy a Switch 2?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like,
totally.
It's always going to be a trade-off.
yeah.
We know this.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to be honest, 30 FPS is totally playable. It dipping below that's still playable. 60 FPS to me matters the most on like multiplayer games. That's, I think, where it really comes into play. But it's not multiplayer. Well, okay, there's some multiplayer aspects.
I mean, ideally, I think Elden Ring would be just the challenging boss fights. But I know what you're saying. Yeah.
All right, what we got next?
Okay, Silk Song. Again, this is coming out, on the 5th?
Fifth. Yeah, fourth or fifth. Yeah.
Forget. Played it docked, played it handheld. Looks beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah, I won't go into detail about it. The game's coming out soon.
Yeah, it comes out soon. It was a blast.
Yeah.
There's 2 demos. I
Yeah.
played 2 levels.
This is one of those things where we're not really going to talk much about it because it literally comes out, so there's not a whole point to it. And the content in the demos is basically the same as what it was at E3 2019 when I played it. But they had one section that was newer, not really worth talking about, to be honest. It's just more Hollow Knight, and it was fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, this is the one game that we're probably not going to say a whole lot on. And same with Star Wars Outlaws on our show on Wednesday because they come out this week. So we'll just let you guys play after. There's no point, No, I'm not saying Stash won't get a preview out before then. You might do that. It's very time crunched, but yeah.
Mina, that was another one. So Mina the Hollower, we got to meet
Celia.
with Celia.
Yep.
And Sean, the director of the game as well. Where we meet for about an hour, right? We had an hour appointment.
Yep.
Learned a lot about the game. We'll go into more detail about it, of course. And I have impressions out on it, so you guys already know what I think. But I'm very excited about the game. We all are.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. The meeting was just me and Stash because it was indie as hell.
Yeah.
One of the most indie things
It's
ever.
really cool, actually.
In their hotel room. That's it.
It reminded me of the Michael Scott Paper Company.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
Really cool. I
That
like
was really cool. And they had also like a stuff of Mina in there, the stuff thing that you're like,
Yeah.
can I buy it? No, you can't buy it.
Yeah, a stuffed animal.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, they're, mostly the stuff that we can talk about now is the stuff that's already in the public demo.
Yeah.
Although
Exactly.
she gave us a lot of, I'm trying to remember all the exact details. We have it on camera, but she gave us a lot of details about some of the design decisions and all the stuff behind the development of the game. Again, that's the kind of stuff that's going to appear in the impression videos and all of that. And then a bunch of information we can't talk about yet. We're under NDA. But the stuff that we heard,
Very exciting.
when we told the fellas, they were like, "No shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't even talk about it yet. So I'm so excited.
Yeah,
It's a big surprise.
truth be told, it was hard not to be in that meeting.
Yeah. I made
sat-
sure to get him a pin though.
I sat. They did give
Remember,
me.
bone up, buddy.
Yeah, they got me
Bone
a
up.
sick pin, but I did sit in the lobby, a little bit bitter, large chip on my shoulder, saying very hurtful things.
Yeah, he looked really bummed out when we got down.
If you don't see Prime in the next episode, you know why.
Just body slams me. Oh gosh. Okay, what's next?
He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah, YouTube.
Hell yeah, I am the power, dude.
Yeah.
YouTube, talk about that. You guys
Played it, loved it. It does play like Golden Axe,
Yeah.
but modern day, and the combat system is deeper than you would expect.
Way deeper. Yeah.
The CRT filter actually looks really nice. It's a good one you'd actually use. And what were they using? Like a little bit chromatic
Yeah.
aberration on there to give it that 80s
Had
feel.
a very, very nice
cool.
80s feel to it, yeah.
Yeah, it plays great. I'm very excited for it. I'll kind of just leave it at that for now. Give more details later.
Yeah, I'll echo that. I think I'll add to what Stash said. Huge He-Man fan. Used to
Yeah.
love the cartoon growing up. I even have a few He-Man figures at home in the game room, but the combat system surprised me in this because I went in expecting kind of just a Golden Axe type game, but I got a lot more. I got a deeper combat system that felt good, a little bit faster, a little bit more fluid, and I love beat 'em up. So this is one that I'm
Same.
really excited to sink my teeth and face Skeletor
Yeah,
in
I'm
battle.
excited for it, yeah.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
So today was really fun. We got to play Crimson Desert. We had a special 1 hour session for content creators with them, and then they interviewed us after, which was really cool. And man, I was already excited for this game, but after everything we learned, which again we'll go into more probably detail
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm super impressed, and the hour went by extremely fast.
Very
Like we
fast.
couldn't believe it had already been an hour
Yeah.
because we're having so much fun.
Yeah, like seriously, guys, this is my second time playing the game. I played it first at PAX East. And I was kind of iffy on it. It was only boss fights. The controls were very complicated and very different from any action RPG adventure game that you play. So it was just extremely confusing with very short demo sessions. Here we get the full 50 minutes, and we're in the world. We're actually somewhere in the middle of the game. They wouldn't tell us exactly where, but they were giving us the information on the controls and then still letting us figure some stuff out on our own. It ended up being absolutely fantastic. And I did ask the question, guys. I did ask, what about Switch 2?
Yeah.
And they didn't say no. They said it's coming to the 4 platforms.
They did a little jig.
They did a little jig.
Yeah.
And then they said, wait, are Nintendo fans asking about that? And we said, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. So
He looks.
again,
He looks like wow.
Yeah.
Like whoa.
Whoa.
Cool.
Yeah. So it could be one of those that it's coming and you can't say it. Almost like a wink, wink. But hey, you know what? I have no idea. It's not ruled out. I will just say that. That's for sure.
Did that kid just fall off the escalator? I don't know. I hope not. Oh man, you guys missed it.
We're capturing live
Oh
moments.
boy.
Should have told her to turn quick. Wait, don't do that. Don't put Some kid just fell on the escalator.
I heard something thunderous,
Yeah, that was
but no
wild.
commotion afterwards.
No, yeah, I just took it.
So it
Took
either
it like a
didn't
champ.
happen or people don't care.
Or he got knocked out. Or he got knocked out.
Yeah, give him credit for that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Crimson Desert was a lot of fun. I love fantasy games. I love games like The Witcher and the Souls games, and just getting lost in those kind of worlds. So this is one that I definitely want to live in and be fully immersed in. There definitely was a learning curve with the controls. This doesn't play like anything else I've ever played, and I've played almost all the big games in this kind of fantasy genre. You really have to kind of rethink everything you do. There's so many different inputs and combos. I think there was a couple things here where I think they could have simplified, like talking to NPCs was 2 button inputs instead of 1. Outside of that, it was just such a fun experience, super colorful. I love when they do when you think of the knights and that kind of quilted, that quilted embroidered garb that goes over the silver armor. It's so vibrant with the reds and greens and yellows that I live for that stuff.
Flowers.
Yeah, flowers.
All right, the water too. The water.
Yeah, the water too.
It's for impressive.
Again, I don't want to go too much. I know that there's going to be a lot of coverage in this. I'll just say this one thing. I had a world first in this demo, at least from PAX with the staff that was there. When we were at the boss fight, there was a pillar mechanic where you kind of knock out and stagger the boss, and then you could hit him with a big old pillar. Yeah. I ran in, I avoided his attacks, and the staffer was telling me, oh, you can't do that. You have to wait till he's staggered. I picked up the pillar and knocked a third off his health bar. And the staffer went oh my God. I've never seen anyone do that before. What the hell?
Didn't even know it could be done. What the heck happened?
So,
that's awesome. Mr. Black, thanks for the 50. So thanks for this. I do not underestimate the sneakiness, sir. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, Mr. Black. As always, hey, you came hard on our channels last time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Left
Sorry
hard
we couldn't
too.
go live on all of them, but that's okay. This is a teaser for the episode we got coming up. Michael Lorenzo II says, do you still think we'll get a Mario Direct this week or after the regular Direct? What do you guys think? For Mario 40th?
Nothing.
This week?
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily going to be this week, but it's going to be sometime in the month of September.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually expecting. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily going to be this week, but it's going to be this month of September for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be a separate, that's the interesting question. Do we get a full-size General Direct? Is Mario's 40th part of that?
Right.
Or are they doing something separate? Regardless, we're all on board. We're getting a Direct very soon.
Yeah.
I'm also interested I'm interested in what time the Direct's going to be, because again, if it's on a Friday, which is the 12th, reminded me of that big Nintendo Switch blowout for Switch 1 that was in January 2017, and it was on a Friday night. And I just feel like that would be such a great opportunity to do that huge Direct and have Mario as well on a Friday night, something to look forward to. So I look at that as well, that is a possibility. Either way, though, September.
Maybe that is why it's on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
maybe.
to look forward to.
Yeah, what if there was a 40th? What if 2 Directs in the same week? That actually would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, and it's I think Nash Weedle and Attack the Backlog. They both heard that there is a 40th separate from the big Direct.
Yep.
So we'll see. A couple of more super chats came in. Resist NWO 1984 says, waiting all weekend for this. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, I know. People have been looking forward to this. You know, kind of impromptu. The original plan was we would do a standard, normal, 3-4 hour show, but holy crap, guys.
Yeah.
We're exhausted, and we still have a whole other day to go. So, kind of came up with a different solution on the fly, thanks to, as you see in the corner there, a charity that we're working with right now. So, thank you guys for that. If you want to check them out. And then, Son Gekuga says, "Did any of you play Borderlands 4 on Switch 2?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we none of us played handheld, right?
No, just TV.
Just TV.
Okay. Yeah, so played it docked on Switch 2 with Nintendo at the private event, and I had a great time. I mean, we talked about it. It's fully playable. The frame rate didn't bother me. I could play through the whole game. That's kind of where I'm at with it. The PS5 version's obviously going to be better. However, you can play it on the go. So that's the trade-off. It's always going to be.
Yeah, so I played it one time, but I did it, just dock mode. And it's, because I wanted to confirm something, because I originally I didn't play it at all, it was just with you and your sesh.
Yeah.
And so something kept happening when I was watching, because I was back there with Eric helping record it, and every now and then the game seemed to hitch. Like it would kind of stop for a second and then go again. And stuff like that's bugs. These are demo builds. That's usually memory leaks. They usually cause that kind of stuff. So that's probably what that was. But I wanted to confirm it. So I went to, earlier when I was with Yulia, we went to the Nintendo booth. Kind of said, hey, can I get into this demo quick and skip it? They said, yeah. I pulled the stash. Just learning from the best. Dude, the kind of access this guy gets by just acting like he knows what the fuck he's doing. It's amazing. That being said, no, so I played it, and the hitches weren't coming up quite as much in that demo, so I don't know if, I wish we could have found out if they were slightly different demos. But it played well enough, and everyone else I watched playing it seemed to be having a good time with it. Again, it's one of these things, expectations in check. Yes, folks, factually, it's probably the worst version of the game. But we're on a 15-watt handheld. Yeah. Like, let's put this in perspective, what this thing's running on. So, and again, none of these devs had the dev kits for very long, as far as we're aware, except I talked to a developer for Star Wars Outlaws for Ubisoft. Wouldn't confirm how long they had the dev kit for, but they said they've been working on Star Wars Outlaws for a very long time on Switch 2. So I'm guessing you go back to those rumors of like July 2023 or Gamescom 2023 when they were saying, dev kits are out now. Like for some, I bet you they were probably one of the first. So probably around then's when they decided, hey, let's get Star Wars Outlaws on.
I would presume, because again, even looking back at when we did the Nintendo launch history PowerPoint, right? Ubisoft is always there. So you would expect that they would have early access and that they're a trusted partner. So it just makes sense that it has probably been that long.
Okay. Next up was one from Resist NWO 1984 said, how many fans have you run into? My count is now up to 21. Yeah.
I think for me,
with you around, how many has it been? Like 5?
It's been like 5. Yeah, I think probably like 5 people.
When he's been around. Yeah. I don't know. Stash, you any run up to you at all when we weren't around?
I have, but I do not keep count or anything. I don't.
Yeah. I'm a numbers thing. My mind just does it automatically.
It's been a duck blur this whole trip. So.
And
I think it's more that it was so many he lost count.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's the real answer.
And I will say, if you're still at PAX West or you're coming on Monday, us three are still going to be here. We're going to be playing games, still doing things. We got a NBA Jam tournament coming up. You guys want to come watch the Thunder Stash rain thunder down on the competition?
Yes, I'm very excited for tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. Can't wait. We do need to I need to show this to Resist NWO.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It is hard to resist, brother, because remember, NWO's for life. I just had to. It's literally right here on my backpack. So, what do we got next? We got any more?
We back to some games.
Okay. So let's see here. let's go Double Dragon Revive. Okay, I played that. We'll give more impressions later. Really enjoyed it. Bubble Bobble. I'm a big fan. Played Sugar Dungeons. Very fun. Give more details later. Bandai Namco.
Yes.
So,
yes.
We got to do a lot of Bandai.
Yeah, we got to do their content creator thing, their program. It was it their first time?
Yeah, they said
Very
doing
first
it.
time they've ever done
I've
this.
never
yeah.
done it, and you can tell.
Yeah, well, it was very nice. We
They learned a
appreciate
lot.
it, and we got to play 4 games. The lines. Oh, look! I got to say this too with PAX is that the lines are very long.
Yeah.
And so the fact that Nintendo let us do the private event and Bandai Namco and then Crimson Desert, for everyone that we had meetings with, like that is a game changer because you could literally spend like half the amount of time. Like PAX is from 10 to 6. You could literally be in line
For 1 or 2 games.
for 1 or 2 games for the whole day, and we got to play all those games, which means, tomorrow, like we have on tap, probably to play Capcom's booth.
Capcom. Yep.
Yeah, because
Resident Evil,
those lines,
Onimusha.
that line's literally all day, in my opinion, right?
I mean, even day one when we did the Nintendo demos with our appointments, I think the Kirby, I don't know about Pokemon, but I know the Kirby line was like 3.5 hours long. Within 30 minutes, we played both Kirby and Pokemon.
Yeah,
Within 30 minutes, you know?
I played Pokemon 3 times.
Yeah,
Pretty crazy. So, Bandai Namco, that was a lot of fun. It was Pac-Man World 2.
Yep.
Digimon Story, Little Nightmares 3, and
Toa. Yeah.
Dude, Toa.
So Hades-like.
Toa, yeah.
Dude, you got.
Yeah.
Love this game.
You guys need to look this game up. It needs attention. One, they were saying, please give it attention because no one's talking about it.
Yeah.
And I understand why. It is a Hades-like game with some differences. I didn't have the best build because it took me a while to realize that that's the kind of game it was. Even though they said it, I was like, I don't know about that. You get into it, I didn't have the best build. I still was crushing it, knocking enemies down, beating bosses. It is incredibly fun. Please, guys, go check it out.
There is a demo, too.
At least look it up. And there is a demo you can try, yeah.
Yeah, demo's on Switch, PS5. Comes out September 19th.
Yeah, 19th.
So it's soon here.
Yeah, I know
Beautiful art style.
Yeah.
They said that everybody who's tried it at the demo has absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So that's another thing to put out there. I mean, I know they're probably going to say that either way, but
Probably also point
all 4 of us are just awesome.
I want a free copy of the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Playing it.
Yeah.
Luck's just flowing my way.
Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
They're all gonna send it. What's that?
1 in 100 pull?
Yeah, 1 in 100 pulls. We got to open like these cool like little trading card packs.
Trading card packs.
Yeah. And if you get a rare, a shiny,
Shiny, yeah.
you get a free copy of the game. I pulled a shiny. The guy was like, "Whoa, that was 1 in 100."
That doesn't happen much today.
So that was really cool.
Pac-Man was there too, by the way.
Oh, dude.
Like actual Pac-Man, and that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Son Gakuga, thank you for the $2 super chats. We already talked about Elden Ring, so just kind of rewatch the stream later. This isn't going to be a very long stream. We'll probably be done in like 10-15 minutes. So, just rerun the stream. You can get our initial thoughts on it. Again, we're going to go way more in depth on Wednesday, this upcoming week here. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and
who
we
knows?
have
Maybe
tons of gameplay.
Maybe I can even get game, or maybe you can pre-record some impressions. Think about calling in as well. So,
Yeah, I might call in.
so we'll see.
So
but-
I'll probably have some free time for that first hour.
Yeah. All right. Oh, no. We said another one. Sorry, you guys in the chat are going wild. Thank you for the support. Taker610 says, so to clarify, Nate the Hate is expecting a general direct on September 11th or 12th, so Mario Direct this week. As we talked about earlier, we don't know when the Mario Direct is happening. We do believe it's happening. We do think this week is possible, this upcoming week here. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. There doesn't seem to be a lot of information on it. Even Nate the Hate is like, I haven't heard anything, but I'm not saying it's not happening. A Mario only thing would be pretty locked down.
Yeah.
Probably really hard to hear information on that. So, all right, next game.
Yeah, so for those games, just real quick, Bandai Namco, that was a lot of fun. We appreciate it. Thank you. Look, I think we know what to expect from Pac-Man World, 2 repack. It was a lot of fun.
I kept killing myself because the double jump. I'm so used to hitting double jump with the same button.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the butt bomb, so I kept like diving myself into the water. I'm like,
I actually did that too. Yeah, because
yeah,
we're not used to that.
No, it was fun though.
Yeah, very charming. A lot of fun. Great music. If you like Pac-Man music, it's all there.
Yeah.
which is really cool.
It looks great.
Yep.
Looks very good. So that was cool. Digimon Story.
This is the
I've really enjoyed it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, we got to play 2 different demos on this one. One of them was a low level where you're going through kind of a city. You know, there's different NPCs. It was very popular. There's Digimon everywhere, super colorful. I appreciate that. I got to mention, like, there's a lot of games where towns or the world feel barren. This town felt dense. There was Pokemon, you know, or not Pokemon, sorry, Digimon. Just testing you.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful now.
I better get that. Yeah.
We're gonna get canceled. Digimon.
No.
Remember, Nintendo said they like our podcast and they watch it.
Yep.
They might not like it
I
anymore
know,
now.
jeez.
Don't ruin our reputation.
There's a Digimon hanging around, hanging from like lamp posts. There's Digimon merchants, and you go into like the sewers, and the battling's really fun. You
Combat
battle
system's
enough,
cool.
you digivolve.
Yeah.
The combat system's fun, and you feel powerful too.
Yeah.
And there's kind of like, I didn't get enough time to see exactly how it works, but there's kind of like I don't know if it's like a rock paper scissors system where certain typing is stronger, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. Very
cool.
impressed.
Okay. Little Nightmares 3. We got to play that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that game's stunning, right?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
A lot of fun.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I wanted to play more of it. Like all these games we played, there wasn't anything that we played that I didn't want to play more of it and wished I could, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. Toxic Crusaders.
Yeah.
Got to play that. RetroWare.
I've played a lot of the Toxic Crusaders. They've been demoing this game for like multiple years. I think every PAX I've been to is my 3rd one. I've played hours of this game at this point. It is incredible.
It's a lot of fun.
Incredible. You guys now talk about your. I'll get deeper on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll just also give a shout out to Justin Silverman.
Justin.
Thank you for meeting with us, chatting. It was nice talking with you.
Super nice guy.
At the PAX Mix event, and you know they had a few games on display. They had the AVGN, which is coming out soon.
Yep.
I think December 4th,
Yeah.
if I recall, that's the date. And they had what's the other game? Void or something Inferno?
Oh my gosh.
One that's like Sunset Riders.
Yeah, it's
style
like it's
gameplay.
very like cyber 80s.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I've seen it before. I'm interested in it. I'll probably end up reviewing it. I just forget the name. Yukari Play as well.
Yep.
Got to play that. And
Felt great.
thoughts? Yeah.
Yeah, felt great. Can't wait to play again.
Yeah. And of course, that release date came out while we were at PAX.
Yeah.
It was announced that on Friday morning, and then we
Right.
played it Friday night. And we met some people as well
Oh, yep.
with Yukari Play. We'll talk more about that
Yeah.
later.
I have a surprise for you guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Royalty free for all.
Yep.
What are your guys' thoughts?
How about what are your guys' thoughts? Because I know. See, here's the thing. I know the people who made the game. They used to work with me. We're friends. I have like literally the guy who runs the company's phone number. So I have a little bias, clearly. But I have a bias because when I first played the game, I didn't know it was his.
Yeah.
I left the business card like I did with all the games at PAX East, because that's where I first played it. It's a Smash-like game. You guys gotta look it up. They got a Kickstarter. They got a bunch of stretch goals for characters and stuff they're gonna add in it. I had a little private convo when I went over there, and the only thing I'll say from it is the Kickstarter isn't going well for them. And it should be going well. That's the thing. It should be. So
Yeah.
I think they're just having a hard time getting attention on the game. I might be doing. I went over some ideas with them to maybe help change that. But
That's two.
we had a second person.
We just had a second person fall down the
riding
stairs.
on it?
This feels like the movie Mallrats. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like, another kid fell off the escalator. What is going on?
Dude, I think they're like. Is the kid like riding it?
Is it a full moon?
That is literally
It might
the
be.
second person to fall down the
You
escalator.
guys had to see it. The person holding the camera right now is losing it. She's absolutely losing it over there.
I didn't know we were gonna.
Gotta love these
entertainment over here.
Yeah, so we're being entertained while you guys are being entertained.
What are you guys' thoughts on it?
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, I just want to make this really clear. I won the first match, which is, I don't know if this is true, but what I know what the development development team told me was that the first player to win is typically the best. But I don't know. What did you think, Stash?
I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, what happened? For like 5 matches in a row before you lost one.
Listen,
back on top again.
Stash was an ass, dude. He wrecked us, basically. I think he only lost. We played for like a solid hour. I won 1 match.
All of us were trying.
Eric,
To be fair, to be clear though.
Eric won 2 or 3.
To be
Stash won like 10 or 15.
To be clear, all of us were trying out all the characters, right? We're getting because because we know the people. They did direct feed capture for us, which is awesome. When Stash drops his preview and I drop my preview, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be the only one that we had direct feed capture of, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
But so
Blast.
I just have to say, we all were changing characters and trying them all out. He picked one and never left.
Well, I did try other characters. You have to roll back the footage in the beginning.
The first 2.
Yeah, I think I did.
You mean when you? Oh, wait, you mean when you lost the first time?
Well, that one time, but after that, I won the rest of the time, pretty much. So.
Playing one character. I'm just saying.
We'll have to roll back the footage and look.
Playing one character. Any wins with any character besides that one?
And also, you guys were the same character sometimes too, because we played a lot.
I played every single.
Listen, all I'm saying.
Characters that you played?
4, 5,
Okay. And how many were there?
8 or 9.
Yeah, I played them all.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Hey, look. Hey,
I was in last place on every match.
when you're good with a character, why would you change? If you're winning.
Try it out.
If you're winning, why would you change
To
it?
try it out because
Listen.
we're previewing a game.
But
this
I'm
game-
competing right now.
See, even in the
All right.
friendly, he can't help it.
All right, guys. Let's not let the game come between us. Listen, great art style, great music, and like I said, I won first.
Oh, hey, one thing to note, Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah.
Grant Kirkhope. He's got music in the game.
Yeah, the music's rad.
Yep,
That's
and
awesome.
And they have a stretch goal to add David Wise
Yeah, David Wise.
on their. They have a stretch goal to get David Wise in on it as well. If
wild.
if they
Yeah.
get where they want to go on the Kickstarter.
That's a huge deal, like massive.
Yeah.
What else here? So, a game I played. This is a game I've been really excited about. It's a Metroidvania, and it's called The Good Old Days. And the plot of the game is basically a retelling of the movie Goonies, and it actually plays like Goonies 1 on Famicom because it did not come out in the U.S. The U.S. only got, of course, Goonies 2.
Yep.
Which, wasn't as good. But at any rate, that game was a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to playing that. That comes out in Q4. I didn't get a firm date on that. What else we got? Do you guys remember? Were there any other games? I think we.
Yeah, I played Yeast, which you.
That's right.
Yeah, he's.
And you'll be doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's still games to play, like Bubsy.
Bubsy,
We get that one
4D,
in.
we're playing
we are
tomorrow.
allowed to record that one, so that's good.
I feel like we played some more, but at least a couple more. But
We did.
We've played.
We're gonna have to
so
go
much.
back through the
There's
footage.
been so many played, and I have like folders on my computer with like all the footage that we're separating out. So we're going to share everything, of course, so we can make the best coverage we can.
Yep.
Try to get some clips we think maybe should be shown on the podcast, perhaps while we're editing. Be like, hey, this is actually something cool. I want to talk about this on the show. Let's clip it. Let's put it in there.
Yeah, we could probably just put for an hour worth of footage that whole time that I was beating your guys' ass, right?
Well, look, motherfucker, don't make me get the creator of the game on to remind you that every victory was with the same character.
That's okay. It
It's
worked.
okay. So force you to change characters and see what happens, buddy. Because all your losses were when you were a different character.
I'll get good with another character. It's no
I'll get good
problem.
with another character. God damn it.
Yeah, so tomorrow.
You're gonna make me want to enter the jam tournament.
You should. Tomorrow, though, Capcom, right? So we're going to play Resident Evil,
Yeah.
Onimusha, and Pragmata.
Yeah, Pragmata, yeah.
And then there was that one indie game that looks like Link's Awakening.
Right.
That every time I walked by, there was a group of people around it, but it's like right in the walkway, so it doesn't make
You can't
sense
make
to
a
like
line.
post up there
Yeah.
because it's pretty congested. But I'm hoping tomorrow, the hope is that everyone goes home for Labor Day, right?
Yeah.
And that we can get in there and not have crazy long lines.
Yeah, it's our
and
first
then we can
PAX
play
West,
that.
so I have no idea.
Yeah,
What's like on Monday?
I think
I think it's pretty much
for now. For
we have
now.
more.
There's more, but
again,
for now.
We're about an hour.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll go again more in depth on this stuff. on our full episode on Wednesday, the full 4-hour show, you guys know. And yeah, of course, one of the topics won't be PAX. We'll talk about the Direct as well. Maybe we'll do some predictions and, you know, maybe some hopes of games we played here that are not on Switch 2 yet that maybe we want to come over. Like maybe Resident Evil Requiem. I don't know. We haven't played it yet.
It's gonna be a busy month.
But yeah. Kitsune84 said, was there a demo of Yakuza Kiwami 2 on Switch 2? A preview dropped today. I have not seen one. No. So that's another thing to try.
Yeah.
A preview dropped today. So
a preview or a demo?
I don't know. They said preview. I don't know. Because we've been so
That'd be
busy.
nice.
We haven't been checking the news wire, so we are.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are more up to date on what's going on than us because we're actually playing. And we're taking full advantage of this opportunity, and we're hanging out.
I have not been on social media at all, and it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
And because of this guy, I finally did sake bombs for my first time ever.
Yeah.
And not just one, not just two. I think I did like 15.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a good amount.
It was a lot.
Nate butt chugged sake bombs last night.
Well, I told you. I think I'm the one that told you guys I was a thing, right?
Yeah.
Anyways. As you can see, great chemistry. You guys probably wish there was just a live camera following us everywhere we were hanging out. You want to see some more of some of this crazy stuff? This guy been working on a little vlog action, so you might see some of the zaniness pop up in the vlog, some behind the scenes stuff. Because of course, what do you guys? You see us on the show. What do you think was going to happen in person?
Right.
And if you don't believe us, just ask like Boom Any.
If you don't believe us, that's the person.
That's the person. It's going about as we expected. We all get along like cream corn and butter.
Peas and
I don't
carrots.
know. Peas and
Carrots, come on!
Like
milk.
and carrots.
That too, yeah.
All right, guys. So we guess we done sign out. Eric, who the are you? And where can?
I'm Eric Moore, and you can find me here in the Nintenbyte podcast and on our Clips channel.
The Birdman. Gamebird Classic. You find me here on YouTube at Gamebird Classic or on Twitter at @_Birdmaster. Listen, spread your wings and fly, my children. Welcome to the flock.
I'm Nintendo Prime. You know what's up. Just you already know where I am, so don't worry about it.
Steve, Thunderstash Gaming. And what do I got? What am I working on? Adventures of Elliot. I have a video dropping, I believe, tomorrow. I have to look again. I scheduled this like a month ago, guys. So I would have content to go out. And then, all the footage, I've been taking it back to the hotel room, offloading it. I actually already have, I converted, I think, 34 gameplay videos. Yeah, so that's already done. So when I go home, I can start editing and, it's just going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy, busy month, but I'm excited for it. Lots to look forward to.
Yep. Before we sign out quick, J2 Blue, thank you so much for the $5. We did talk about Star Wars Outlaws already. You can go back and watch it. And again, we'll go much more in depth on this stuff, especially the big games. Like, that's something you guys care about. And I think our podcast happens the same day it comes out, or the day before?
Fourth.
Day before.
Yeah.
So, actually, it might be worth, if you're looking for last minute, decisions on if you want to. We will talk about it. We'll go in depth. I asked Ubisoft a ton of questions about the game, and I'll tell you just what they told me. I can't verify that it's actually in the game, but there's some stuff they told me about how they developed the game that I think is really interesting. I put a lot of it out on Twitter already. Some people give me flack for it. I don't know. You don't have to believe me. They're the ones that said it. So.
One thing we should mention, too, is that we weren't allowed to get footage of Star Wars Outlaws, and of course, when that happens, sometimes it's worrisome, right? You're like, well, why?
Yeah.
How's it running? And I gotta say that those fears were put to the side, right? So I'm not really sure why we weren't, but just keep in mind that we won't have a preview video with actual gameplay because we couldn't do that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But we should have been able to because it was actually running. Like I said, pretty good.
Yeah, I'll just give you one thing I did ask. I did ask them why, and the Ubisoft guy just said, I don't know, it's a decision above my head. So,
yeah.
We've talked about suits in the past and what happened. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
It's whatever. We'll still talk about it though on the show at least, and give you guys our full thoughts, so you can maybe help your decision that night or the next day if you want to pick it up or not. Because after all, what did Digital Foundry call it? It's going to be the first impossible
Yeah.
port.
Yep.
By the way, Ubisoft guy brought it up. Ubisoft watches Digital Foundry, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to Nintendo as well. They watch us.
Yeah. Yeah, which was awesome.
Like,
awesome to
I'm
hear.
like, oh, you watch us, huh? So why didn't I get invited? Why did I have a rep come up to me and go, hey, you're Nintendo Prime. How the did you get in here?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
Do you want me to leave? I'm so sorry. Does Nintendo hate me? They're like, no, we know you didn't get it. I'm like, I'm with Thunderstack. Oh, right, Nintenbyte Pod. No, I don't know how we didn't put that there. We all watch it. I'm like,
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm so glad it worked out. They were great. They were very great to us.
yeah, I have a feeling we're all going to be invited to any of these shows we go to.
Very grateful. Also, thank you to Nintendo again,
Yeah,
to
shout out.
Nintendo of America.
Thanks for the
great
cookies. They
cookies,
gave no milk though,
coffee,
unfortunately.
Starbucks coffee.
Water,
Yeah.
Dasani.
Yeah, and you know what though? Somewhere to sit that's comfortable because
Oh,
standing
the
all
couches.
day and playing games. My God, I think like my shin splints are coming back from when I was younger with basketball.
War.
Yeah, my knees killing me, like at shoulders, everything really. I'll be hitting the hot tub when I get home.
I'll be in the hot tub tonight.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Nintenbyte Podcast. We're
Bye.
outta here.